great if it actually worked, but we'll see. Excuse me. Early morning rumbling. All right. So we are playing God of War today, and God of War is one of my favorite games in this newer generation, if you will. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. In one sec. Oh. Let's see here. I can't believe this. So currently I'm streaming on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch twice, I think. And just enjoying the ride, I guess. I will try to be chitter-chattery with you all as the day goes on. And I've... oh, Lord. Bro. Not cool. There you go. I'm just revisiting this. Last time I played it, I think I actually reviewed it. Oh, that's right. Freya, do your thing. Alright. It's about a 50-hour game, depending on like what you do and how you do it, how long it takes. I have not platinumed this game at all because that is just something I don't do often. I don't have that much time, and it's fine. I've emotionally come to accept the fact that I have not fully done everything in a game, but I have generally completed all of them that I play or review. Horizon Zero Dawn is probably the closest I've ever come to doing a platinum run through. I got it to about 95%, and then they came out with an expansion, and it sent me back to the 70s. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I love the game dearly, but I don't have a lot of time. Okay. Bro. Now, if you have been living under a rock or just don't like video games, it should be noted how good this game is and how well received it was and how different it was from the original games that came out years ago. Oh, yeah. It is violent, because, you know, it's called God of War, so why wouldn't it be? And I don't know, it's a great story. They shifted the violence over to a more, if you believe this, more family-oriented theme of Kratos, our main character, and his son that was left behind from his marriage to a young lady who passed. That's how this series of God of War starts. That was the first renewed version of God of War. Back, I don't even know when that came out. It was a while, but the whole adventure is just trying to find a spot to bury his wife, or to scatter her ashes, rather. It's a really emotional game, but this game took it to a really good level. What is that? Seriously? Where now they have to deal with Ragnarok and how to either stop it or survive it. And it's him and his son again, and Freya here, and a couple of other people. So it's a neat series. It always was. I think it's a lot more meaningful nowadays than it was back in the day. Like, the original series was pretty darn violent. And it was just angry Kratos trying to get revenge for his first family dying. And it was just pure chaos, basically. And, hi, you. And they took that through about 4 God of War games. And then they figured they needed to change up the formula just a bit. And they did. So they made Kratos really old. And they made him responsible for a kid. Which was definitely a different take on the character. It was great. I mean, if you're going to take the character somewhere, it's a good place to take the character. Because there's a lot more at stake than just Kratos dying. It's now he's got to take care of his kid. He's got to deal with all the emotions that would come with a teenager. What is this? Good Lord. And how somebody who is just emotionally not equipped to handle that stuff, how he handles it. It's an interesting way of approaching a game. So if you come in here for something business related, I'm so sorry. There's no business to be had here other than gaming. I just mainly wanted to see if I could actually stream on LinkedIn. Apparently I can. That is something a little bit more accessible than it used to be. Ooh. Man, these guys are a little bit tougher than usual. Oh, retreat. Good Lord, how many enemies are there? I have no idea what that is and how I did it. But hey, I did it. I gotta remember all the controls here. It's been a hot minute. Alright, where are we going? So what are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Is there more? Ah, there is more. Oh, I forgot you could do that. Nice. Are we good? We're good. You know, gaming like this is fun. Now I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be going here. Oh, probably down there. Get back. No, wait, I need that thing.
So much has happened since I last saw Freya. I'm not even sure where to begin.
Ah, look at that. I'm so sorry. I was not looking at the window. Hello, Ben and Dylan. There's a lot of chat windows open right now.
I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Demas?
And instead of me, I'm literally streaming on LinkedIn right now. It's hilarious because it works. So, as everybody else is professionally streaming, talking about
So how to get across?
marketing, PR, whatnot, how to best
My sigil
At best, make a ton of money or something. It's just a guy streaming God of War on LinkedIn, which I'm okay with. All right. Good, but good morning to you both. I hope you're having a good day. And I can figure this out, man. Remember how to do this one. This one was tricky, if I do recall. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I have to do like a trail. And I gotta connect these things. Stop. What are you even doing, Kratos? Alright, so maybe... Thank you. Good morning. Can he reach it? Yes. And that does nothing. Alright. Success. Failure. Ah, good. Just gotta get that muscle memory going again.
Be glad you have a spouse to remember.
Let's see. Hey, dude. It's your boy. So, in all transparency, I think I cheated with platinuming. That's not even a word. A game on PlayStation where my second daughter actually got the platinum trophy for Undertale, and which was remarkable. She played a version of it where she didn't kill anything in the game, which was cool. Like, that is actually really neat. Cool, man. So I kind of was on her, was piggybacking off her efforts here. Ah! Get me, or you wispily thing. Is that more? Oh, there's more. Oh my god, I'm positive that was probably difficult effort there. Hang on, let me make sure I can see everybody's chat here, because I'm apparently really awful at this. Hey, Alex Armor. It's good to see you, man. That has been a while. 2014 Wolfenstein was brutal. Hell of a game, though. Hang on, I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Well, I figured it'd be somewhere over here, but I don't see anything. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm sure it's not the water, because I'd sink like a rock. Okay, so up here, maybe try not to get anybody motion sickness through this process. Oh, there it is. Okay, duh.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink.
Coming down. Oh, nope, nope. Go, come on, Kratos. Gotta move, buddy. Follow Freya.
Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible
I'll take that. It's never good when they give you health automatically. That means something's coming up.
You may not be interested.
It's like Resident Evil where you get an unnatural amount of ammo and you're just thinking to yourself, why is this happening?
Watch for the plans.
And you're always conscious of it. You're always conscious of it.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
But Freya's keeping up the conversation here, so we'll see what's at the end of this trail. Can't all be goodies. Maybe it could. Who knows? Maybe it will be. Okay, so that I can't break. This, even though I've got the tool, it won't let me do anything with it. Because the game thinks I do not have the tool.
If not preparing for war.
The sphere is fun by the sphere. Spear.
Well, you may want to think fast unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
I'm doing a lot of Unreal Engine stuff, so sphere collision is in my head for no good reason. Other than Unreal Engine.
As I ever will.
Sphere. Alright, let's open this door and get it going. Hey, people. Freya and her brother.
You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. We reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
He has such high hopes.
Not staying.
I right? This is like I feel like they don't do unnecessary talking in this game.
That's hard.
It's well acted. A lot of emotion, a lot of stakes too. Probably one of the better narratives out there for gaming.
See what's left of the realm, right? Do we really need that little bit?
You question my will.
If you're just joining me, welcome to
Turned its back on
my stream. I'm actually all of this is not just for God of War. I'm trying out the PS5 Pro. I'm just trying to figure out how the improvements are done. Already saw a few games that look really gorgeous on it. Horizon Forbidden West is stunning on the Pro. Not that it wasn't stunning to begin with, but it's really gorgeous on the Pro. The hardware for the Pro is actually very interesting too. They definitely shuffled around a few things in the inside, and I think it makes it less loud, less hot, and it's a lot lighter, which I was surprised by. Oh my god, the dialogue, by the way, not to switch subjects on you, but yeah, Ben, you're right, or Ben, Dylan, you're right. The dialogue is really good. The chitter chatter between Kratos, his son, and the head. Always entertaining. Always feels like it's telling some sort of good story. Most of the time. Anyway, the Pro, having so much fun with it. Great little system. And I'm still very shocked at how big it is compared to the PS5. It's very tiny. And how light it is, considering what's inside of it. The 2 terabytes actually helps as well that they include with it. I kept loading in games and thinking I was going to hit some sort of wall with it, but thankfully didn't. So far so good. And I know that price point's going to scare the heck out of a lot of people. And that's rightfully so, because most of the time, anything that's over $4.99 in the console industry, or the console side of the industry, is typically kind of a gray area for success. When you hit $5.99, typically people start really thinking about whether they should be buying it or not. Example, when the 3DO came out in the early 90s, that came out with a $6.99 price tag, had a 32-speed CD-ROM in it, purely CD driven, and it was amazing. But that price tag turned off a lot of people, and even to this date, that is a high price to pay for video game entertainment. That's really getting close to PC cost of building, and that is it's a mid-range PC price right there. If not, depending on what part of the season it is, it might be cheap for a high-end PC. Although the GPUs right now are still not completely affordable and probably the most expensive thing out of a PC build now. But that said, the GPUs last about 5 to 7 years, if not a little bit longer. I still know some people who have a 1080 card that they still use, and it's great. Does its job. I mean, you're not going to get the highest quality out of newer games, but I mean, will that really matter at the end? No. But it's still a price point though for a console that you got to be very careful of. And I think for the most part, and this is just my opinion, I think Sony handles it right. They handled it right with the PS4 Pro, where it's an option rather than not a need. You know, you'll still be able to play the games, regardless if you have a regular PS5 or a Pro. You'll still be able to enjoy it. It's just for people who enjoy very high-end stuff that don't want to buy a PC or commit to it. Because not all the Sony games are on a PC. I know, it's an interesting discussion. But like I said, typically higher price points keep people away from success of a system, and that's really never failed. I mean, if you think about the PS3 and how that went, the PS3 was, I think, $599 out of the gate for the high end 80 gigabyte one that does backwards compatibility, compact flash card stuff. Still very valuable nowadays if you can't find a PS2 and you haven't updated your PS3 yet. But that had a hard time selling at that price point. And the PS3 struggled for other reasons, but right out of the gate, that was a very high price point. And I'm sure there are some statistics that might go against what I'm saying, but as a consumer, that is just something that I've always noticed, is that at some point, you know, you really have to decide what are the benefits of owning something like this. And for me, this is, I mean, having 2 terabytes alone is just invaluable. Having the ability to put 8 terabytes in this system is phenomenal. If you were to spend like an additional $1,000 to do that, but at that point, I mean, you've committed. And what's nice is those drives, at some point, if you want to take it out of your PS5 Pro and use it for a PC build, you should be able to use those. I mean, you have to wipe them, so, but you get the picture. Ah, a boat. We gotta light this thing up. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh, we gotta do that thing again. Alright. Yeah, circle, circle. Get it close. Make a chain. Alright, get it closer. Make a better chain. Anywho, I've talked your heads off about like 1,000 different freaking things. So, forgive me for being a chatty person.
Looks like soundstone to me. I'm sure those new arrows Brock gave you would make quick work of that.
Alright. A lot of effort to get through here.
So it's true.
Gorgeous game, though. By the way, the Pro does a very good job on this. The ray tracing especially is impressive.
How did you
Water effects in this have always been nice, but like having a reflection of the environments and just making it feel just a bit more real helps to get into it a little bit more.
to your home?
I mean, as much as you can with a god trying to kill other gods.
Odin was alone with your son?
Let's see here.
What they spoke of?
Mimir should be chatting away at some point.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling. Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
Alright.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Freya. There we go.
Good. We can
Gonna
explore
release
the river
that.
and hopefully right some more chronicles.
I don't know where we're supposed to go to. I think we have to find the wolves. Not to spoil it for you, there are wolves in this. Or we have to go back. Sindri's house. And we're off. Not the wolves, I know.
See the lad again. Might we discuss an approach?
Those dang wolves in this game. Turning night to day and day into night.
Diplomacy. Wait.
That's amazing.
Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye.
But for all of you on Instagram joining in, hello.
Don't underestimate
It's good to
Odin's
see you all.
power.
This is one of the bigger tests I've had with Instagram, is seeing how this would work. I'm very impressed that Streamlabs has a template for vertical and horizontal. I didn't know they did that. I don't know when they did that, but that's neat. At some point we'll be on TikTok, but who knows when. I think we have to have like 1,000 followers, and that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort I don't have.
But then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't trust. Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr!
So we'll stick with Twitch, YouTube,
Now why don't you
Instagram,
yourself at home and
and LinkedIn.
so-called study of
You're sure he won't mind?
I know the LinkedIn audience is getting a kick out of this. If there is an audience for the LinkedIn audience. Who knows anything in 2 weeks? Good lord. Where the world's going. Who knows?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No. Of course not. But so what if I did? It's my future. It's my
So what's
life.
funny is that Atreus is acting exactly like a teenager would act.
Trust you.
So
The truth is, you're being
they
completely
nailed
honest.
that.
Why? You know that's no way to change a man's mind. He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine. Your secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that. That's quite enough. Since when do you always take his side?
You know, the important thing about fighting with a teenager is that you just don't do that.
I was only thinking about going to Odin. I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
Just get Frey and Tyr to come over to your house. They'll help out.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening. Something bad did happen. Look at me. I'm Freya.
Or a talking head.
Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Getting kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you're going to be.
Oh, right? I mean, like, if it's not grotesque, yes. More of a Futurama talking head in a jar would be fine.
I never get to choose. Just leave me alone. Listen. Let go of me. Listen. I said let go.
What the fuck?
I can't. It's Sindri. Just try to keep control.
Again, this is exactly how a teenager would act. Turn into a bear and run out a door. I hope my kids never watch this and be like, good God, really? Oh. Oh, now that would be kind of cool, Ben. I'd find that interesting. Oh man, nobody is gonna continue on my LinkedIn after this experience. Oh, sorry. That's what I get for looking at messages.
Yep. Home sweet home. Herd for three. Keep it coming. You're just helping me stay warm.
It happens. Everybody's a teenager. You get wonderful outbursts. Your parents enjoy it. And then you're embarrassed about it later, and then you have kids and they act exactly like you did. So, true story. Oh, come here, you. Oh. All right.
At least something out here doesn't want to kill me.
Oh, but you know, everybody goes through that. At some point,
Just need
he's just a teenager who acts like a teenager. And your parents at some point say, that's just him acting like a teenager.
to figure out where to go next.
And they are spot on because they acted like a teenager at some point. And it's all relative. Ah!
Some kind of white?
Come here, you. What is... Ah.
What is it you want?
Get him, wolf. Alright. Oh, crud. Well, that's not cool. Okay, how do I handle this? I forgot. So- oh, there we go. Come here, buddy. 2 down.
More ravens.
All right, where are we going?
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then run.
So the moral of this particular scene is that never get angry, turn into a bear, break out your house, and accidentally end up in a snowy tundra that used to be your homeland.
Gotta get out of the cold.
Da, 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 da. And Will, good morning. I am in fact playing God of War before I go teach. I had other priorities, but dude, what are you waiting for? You. I love teaching. So much fun. Oh, guy with. There we are. Hey, buddy. Down here. I gotta get up there and take care of business. Yes, you totally went for the wrong thing, Atreus. Okay, where are we going? I know you did. You'll miss it one day, and then you'll come back to it. Maybe grumpy old Ben. You'll teach K through 12. Because they'll need multimedia teachers by then. That's after you make your first million, though.
I find shelter and then what? Where could I go?
Dylan will be your special guest. True. Oh, wait, I can't move yet. Ooh. I hope you do make millions soon, Ben.
I guess in Asgard, I at least keep an eye on Odin. Be a spy. Find out his plan.
According to the new budget passed by the GOP, that would mean that you have the least amount of tax to pay.
Oh, who am I?
That sounded funnier in my head. That's really sad. God. We're not going to get into politics on this stream.
Freya's house. Charlie?
Oh, it's that turtle. Giant turtle in the first game.
Charlie. Please. Please. Charlie.
Come on, buddy, wake up. Yes.
Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't worry. Get you warm. You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this.
That is
I can't help if you don't.
rich people, you know. Ah.
Emily! Emily! Good. Good boy.
Oh. What am I looking for? Nothing.
I know, buddy. I know. It's cold in here. Should close that window. We're snooping around.
Which window? That window.
Freya hasn't been checking on you? Right. Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up. Should be able to make a fire from all this mess.
Light a fire. Let's get this fire lit. Lit. There we go.
My father was able to earn her forgiveness.
Okay.
Wow. It's beautiful. Never seen any.
Lit, I know. It's my old man brain just throwing random, non-existent words out there.
I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse.
Like they used to say. Yeah. They do say that, don't they?
You're welcome. Where do I go now?
Something tells me you're about to go to Asgard.
Just can't let my dad die too. There's gotta be something I can do. It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me. I'll be okay. I think.
So let me tell you the story about how my morning started.
I'm ready.
So I got up early this morning, as I usually do, right around 5 a.m. And I cooked myself breakfast. Had like really nice eggs, had some ham in it, some good protein for the morning, little sriracha sauce. Went a little bit wild, put some Parmesan on top of it all. Just so good. And I put in my keto bread. Had some great keto toast from it. All ready to go. Went to the couch, put on the couch arm on a plate, and just was about to enjoy life. Cat wanted outside. Got up. Plate tipped. The entire egg, in all its glory, fell inside of my shoe. And yolk everywhere. And it was the best toast I've had in the morning. The shoes, that was the end of the shoe this morning. Done. It was, it's not terrible. I wasn't even mad. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, it was rather funny and unfortunate. Sunny side up is generally how I take my eggs.
The wall. This is Asgard.
And enjoy them that way. Scrambled is nice, it just feels like a lot of work.
Oh, you don't seem friendly.
And the last thing I want to do in the morning is do a lot of work. So, because I saved that and reserved that for the day. Oh, yeah, you're like, yeah, you're playing video games in the middle of the day. You're really hard at work. It is difficult to remember buttons to push this early in the morning. Why you? Alright, come here. Confetti. Alright. Hey, buddies. Guy, you can't be doing that. Yeah, eggs are like, it's like cranberry juice. Like, you probably hated them when you were young, appreciated them somewhere in like your 20s, but then like in your 30s, you're back down to hating them again, for different reasons.
Danger! I know!
Good lord. Come on, man. I don't know what the rock did to him. But that rock's like totally dead now. It really isn't. Something's wrong with ocean spray. It's like way too sugary. Even the non-sugary stuff is a little bit too sweet. Of course, that's what you get when you don't get real sugar. So, I don't know. It's fascinating. For those tuning in to the stream for the first time, welcome. For those of you on LinkedIn, sorry for the confusion. This has nothing to do with business. It's just straight up talking games, which you can see on my resume that that I have been involved in gaming for a little bit. Just for a little bit, though. Just since the Nintendo 64. Everything before that, I was just praying that one day I'd be involved with the industry somehow. And I wished it, and it happened. Anyway, I don't have anything business-wise to add, other than, like, I wish the cranberry juice at Ocean Spray made was a little bit more accurate. Okay, come on, guy. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, there's got to be some cranberry juice out there that will do the trick. So, who knows? There's got to be something out there. Why do I feel like this was the part of the game that took a million years to get up a mountain?
Father would just burn this away with clay. But what can I do? Huh. Maybe that sigil magic on my bow can help. If I could just get that fire to spread to the bramble.
If I could just get the fire to spread. Okay. What fire? I totally wasn't listening. Oh, that fire. Oh, that fire. Okay, I got it. Alright, let go. Let go, Sigil. Ah, come on, man. I seriously used to be great at gaming. Yeah, those would actually be nice. There we go.
There we go.
Well, that just took a year to figure out. For once, Schools actually bring good things to people.
Wait,
Outside of those square
that
pieces.
sounds like people.
I'm so happy they still serve those for the most part. Not for the health reasons, of course, just for the memories. Oof.
Need help?
I'm a little lost.
Oh, I'm just getting my bearings.
Well, there's nothing to see this way except a big wall.
Is there a gate to go through?
Nope.
Gotta climb that wall, bruh.
Not unless you're an Aesir god, but I guess you know that if you were an Aesir god.
Me? No. I'm familiar.
What? No shit. Me too. I'm skilled here.
Lucky. Hang on.
You know what? I think Schwann's has that for sale.
The Allfather.
And that's, I mean, like, if you want to go that route,
It's a safe place to
you
set
could.
up.
I know they've got that weird looking pizza, like Kroger and Giant, that it resembles it, but it doesn't taste like it. I mean, this is all a moot point anyway. I can't eat that stuff. But I can admire it from afar.
Not yet.
Knowing it's out there is just, it's nice.
Couldn't I just
Knowing it
climb
exists.
over it?
That? Without any gear? No. Aren't you afraid of dying?
Well, yeah. I mean, look at that. What? Loading the weights.
Wait, you know the Allfather?
I'm sort of his apprentice.
No shit! What is he teaching you?
I'm not sure.
Well, how many other students?
I don't know.
I got time to look that up. Big time.
You don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna go climb that wall now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's that pizza.
Need help?
Appreciate
Ben, that's crazy.
it. Gotta go.
Oh, I was gonna climb with you. I may owe Odin my life, but
That's some cool pizza.
not that I think you're gonna fall.
Again, I don't know if I could ever eat that pizza, but I admire that pizza and that somebody is keeping that alive.
Hugin? Is Hugin your
You
guy?
know.
Who? Odin's raven. You know, from Hugin and Moonin. Pretty good guy. Though,
Super donut. I don't even want to know what that is. Okay. I'm just gonna, I have to turn that off. Super donut. Oh, hey lizard. Sorry. There we go. Alright, let's climb up this mountain. That was terrible. He's not real though, so it's okay.
well, Loki, you seem like a good guy. Really hope I am not about to watch you die.
Thanks. Me too.
You know not to look down, right?
I like looking down. Shows me how much progress I've made.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Now you say? I mean, a little ironic.
I'm under the belief that we have to play Atreus during this time period because that will be, that's going to be our guy in the next game. And for the games thereafter.
You can do it, Loki.
Thanks, Gilder. Hope you're right.
A big shout out to Sean Moody, who is just awesome. One of the coolest students and people I've known for a good part of my life. Loved
I can do this. Is it
following him when he was doing his getting his pilot's license, which I think he got. And big shout out to Will Button, who is also logging in from LinkedIn. One of my favorite people in ICT. And somebody who was a rarity. He was one of the few people I knew that actually knew
by telling a story?
what Dragon's Lair was.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know these days. Laserdisc game, base game.
Alpha! A white? Up here?
Ah! Okay. Okay, what's happening here? I feel like this guy needs to stop bugging me. on, man. I like the smoke effects in this. On this fella. Sean does about everything. Sean's a pretty cool person.
I'm coming. Let's get that chain down.
Is that where it came from? Yes. I need to figure out how to... Okay, there we are. Stop moving. Yeah, he's a really good person.
Sure seemed like Odin could. That was your
And, you know.
right? You and your brother, I guess? Taking that for a yes.
He was a good guy when he's a student, too. Always been a good person.
Breathe. And
Somebody who is very supportive as well. So, which is such a nice thing. Especially since he's such a famous personality nowadays.
or not.
He still has time for everybody else. Kidding.
Wanna just let me pass through? No? Have it your way.
Haha. Mid jump that man.
Good luck.
Oh. Ah! Not cool, bro. Not cool at all. What are we doing with this? Oh, that's just light. Okay. Where are these? Oh, that's where they're coming from. Okay. Feels like I destroyed their tower earlier. Right.
Yeah. Up. I get it.
Going up. Going up. I can go up on that, right? There we go.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Connected. Yeah, that makes sense. Think.
I guess I gotta
Both sides though.
do something here. What are you doing, game? There we are. Ah.
Nice. This might work. Here we go. Made it. Welcome for a win.
Ah. Oh, come on.
Hey, you get to fly. I'm doing what I can.
Moving right along. All right.
See any more shortcuts?
Man, I'm glad they did crayon scribbles on this wall. It always helps to figure out where the hell you're supposed to be going.
I've come this far. Hey, Hugin. How about I tell you a story? Once there was a giant named Loki who thought it'd be a good idea to accept Odin's invitation to Asgard. Odin tested Loki, expecting him to climb by himself all the way up Hrimthur's wall.
Go, Atreus.
What did Loki? Ah! So what did Loki do? He kept climbing. He just kept climbing.
They were.
His arms hurt.
Because, like, I mean, think about it.
It got hard to breathe.
They scribbled that while they were climbing.
Climbing. One foothold at a time. All the way to the top.
I don't know how they did it. Those crazy folks did
Nowhere
it.
to go but up. Okay. Okay. Keep going. Come on. Can't stop now.
I like the representation of Asgard here, by the way, because it's above everybody else.
Come on. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Almost there.
Hello.
Hi.
So, what part of the enormous wall made you think, oh, visitors must be
I was sent for actually. By Odin?
the Allfather sent for you? Huh? Great. Then why are you up there and not in here?
Why don't we ask them together? Ah!
Are you finished? Now, what could Odin, Allfather, King of the Aesir,
What a geek.
of you?
Oh no. I don't know which stream disconnected, but I'm sure it's fine.
Think you could pull me up or
No, I don't think I will. Maybe I'll drop
He probably could use that super dodo right now.
the command the Allfather's gonna be when he finds out you killed his guest. Loki of the Jotnar?
enemy of my people.
I am not your enemy.
Oh man.
I will be the judge of that. This way,
All right.
Loki of the Jotnar.
Hey, is that Gjallarhorn?
Ben, can you still see the game pretty well?
Now feel free to drink in the splendor of Asgard. This is a rare sight for outsiders, especially giants.
I know the people in LinkedIn sure can. Oh my god.
Why not steal an
Still shocked that worked.
that is sure to impress you?
Instagram looks like it gave me the boot though. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, cool. Cool. I think it froze on Instagram, which is sad.
Just ask your questions.
But we'll keep working on that.
How'd you know I had questions?
It is my job.
We'll keep on trucking.
What is your job?
I protect the realm I love from trouble.
And you think I'm trouble? You just met me.
And I can already see you are eager to prove yourself. Way too eager. Probably due to an overshadowing father figure.
Who knows?
Good guess.
MZ. was probably really angry.
Disrespectful.
That's such a fine stream and streamer. We're online, taking views away from him.
I help people.
Oh, you are here to help.
Need to fix that camera though.
No, no. You
Tilt it
are
down.
here to help yourself. To manipulate and lie to whoever you have to get what you want.
So did Dylan go to sleep?
Voice probably
He's just
thought
gone.
you were climbing the wall, but what a twisted little soul you have. You are chaos in a spiffy archer suit. I watch your mouth move and I see cities burning. Nothing good is going to come from you being in Asgard. That said, if you are here to aid the Allfather and have no treacherous intent, I guess that makes us allies. Ghoul Topper. Who loves me the most? Who loves me
11
the
a.m.
most?
nap time.
Wow, that's almost as impressive as Baldur taming a dragon.
Baldur had the luxury of not caring how badly he got hurt. I outthink them. Dominate them fair and square.
Go.
Whoa. Are these all Aesir gods?
What? You think all Aesir are gods?
But Skilder told me that
Oh,
only...
well, if Skilder told you. Clearly whoever that is must be the authority on Aesir gods, not the Aesir god you are currently talking to. You literally know nothing of our culture, do you?
I know lots of things. I know a giant built that wall.
A giant built the wall that keeps out the giants.
Brimthur, son of Thamur. I know the whole story.
Really? I truly cannot wait for you to regale me with the revisionist
This is such a
tales
gorgeous
of
game.
Asgard's architectural history.
Always amazed on how well they do the lighting in these things.
Is that Odin's palace?
Palace. Do you think the All-Father needs to puff himself up like
But we have an ad break. Sorry about that, man.
Guess not.
That is the great lodge, which the All-Father built with his own hands. I'm sorry if that is a letdown for you. Real power, you see, does not need to flaunt. It emerges when the time is right. Don't you agree? Ha! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Helmets! I brought you a practice now. I thought we were going to Odin. You see, the thing is, you do have treacherous intent. So I am not letting you anywhere near the altar.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, very nice. Wonder the Yogard lost every
Whoa.
Let's see what you've got. That was boring. Guess who's next? You sure you want to keep up on the waiting? Funny thing, I am sure about that. Yes, I'm feeling very sure.
Oh, now I remember this.
Ha! That is your big special move? Hilarious! Cowboy! Ho-ho! Nimble move!
I think we have to wait for him to swing.
Far away. You're not gonna stop me from seeing Odin! You'll be seeing him from your grave.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh no! Arrow! How fearsome! Is that it? Is this all?
What a jerk.
Knock it off. Like it or not, he's our father's guest.
I thought I smelled something.
Take one more step, you're not gonna like other sins.
And how do you intend to stop me?
Look into my eyes. You tell me.
You are a sick man.
Loki, you made it. I am so honored. I see you've met Heimdall. He reads minds.
The boy is false, our father.
This young man, who is my guest, is covered in mud. Care to explain?
He means to betray you.
Is that true, Loki? You a little trickster? I'm just messing around. Of course he means to betray me, huh? Heimdall? Why else would he come? Given him no reason to trust me? Oh, yeah. He's got some very big questions. And I have so many answers to.
Hmm.
What are you up to? Dismissed. No.
Gladly.
The guy who plays Odin, I forget his name. He was on The West Wing. Also, the lawyer in Seven. Amazing actor in this. Really sold the role of Odin.
Were you intending
Enjoyed him thoroughly.
See? What, that's not good enough for you? Get out of here. There's a lot, I know. Very perceptive, but
Yes. Yes, that's his name. Great actor. Just wonderful.
So how'd your father take the news that you decided to accept my invitation?
I don't think we should talk about my father.
Not well. Huh. Can't blame him. Between my ex-wife and my disgruntled former employee, he's not exactly getting an unbiased view. But you're curious, open-minded.
Rightfully so, man.
Priest, Meest, carry on. Pretend I'm not here. If I'm being honest with you.
All right. With that said, I have to go get prepped for class. I'm going to save it here. We will continue this because this is a really good part of the game. Look, Ben, it's been great. Thank you as always. Excuse my yawning. We'll do this again, man. Very soon. So, thank you very much. You have a great day as well and a good day at work. Hope it goes by fast. So,